back. If you watched my last video on the gazebo light project with the solar panel and battery, I have an update for that. I had an old battery that I used for that setup, and I got 1 hour at full power at night with the LED setup, and then at half power I got 1 hour and 50 minutes. So I'm actually really going to need a new battery for that. But for 1 hour and 50 minutes, that's pretty good. But on to the next deal I'm going to make is I'm going to make a LED surface mount for the Lee Classic press right here, like the one I have on the Hornady AP press. This is what leftover I had from the surface mount project with the solar panel, and I got another pigtail with it, which cost about, I paid $9 for this roll. Now it's $10.99, and I bought 2 pigtails that you either solder or attach to the end of the surface mount LED. And I paid $5 for them. That was on Amazon. This was 16.5 feet, and I have you can run this off a 2 amp 12 volt DC wall wart. So since I'm only using 5 inches of this for the Lee press, I have another wall wart that has 12 volt 1 amp. You could probably even use less for that, because there's only like maybe 10 LEDs in the whole deal. So I'm using a 1 amp, but you can get by with a 12 volt DC half amp, probably. Depends on how long you run these. This is a 300 LEDs, 16.5 feet, a 2 amp wall wart will run it very well. So on my example, I already cut the piece. It was 5 inches, like this. I'm going to mount it in like this, so I can see into the cases and get a lot of view, especially in a garage, not too light. On this example, I did a attachment, didn't solder it. On some other, like this, the one on the gazebo, I did solder them. But for inside here, this will be perfectly well. And this is the wall wart, 1 amp, 12 volt DC, just an old, it says for camera on it. I don't even know what camera that is anymore. I don't even have it anymore. And this is also a double-sided tape, so you can just stick it on there. So let's get to it. So this LED surface light connects like this to the Lee press. But first I'm going to wipe it down and degrease it, so the double-sided tape will stick to it. Then I'm going to remove the backing. Five inches. So we'll cut at the next scissor mark on this roll of surface mount LEDs. There's 2 ways to attach this surface mount LED to the pigtail. And this one, they have a little snap cap that you'd attach into, stick it into here, and underneath these little tabs, a little difficult to do, but it can be done. Now we'll plug it in and see if it works. Now this is a 12 volt DC 1 amp wall wart that I had laying around. You can use almost anything with this short strip. Well, see, they don't light. Oh. Got to be sure to follow the polarity, by the way. So, plus and minus, there we go. Push it all the way in there. Now we'll try it. So that's pretty good. Nice and bright. Okay, here I'm gonna remove the double-sided tape. This is a better view for you, and attach it to the Lee Classic press. And I attached this to hold the end of the connector down with this tie. Now I'll attach the wall wart to it. I can route the cable later to be out of the way when I'm using this machine. Pretty good, huh? Now you'll be able to see what you're doing when you're in the dark in your garage.